In the last episode of reviving my 600 horsepower Honda Civic, you watched me install a brand new downpipe, wastegate dump tube, and a Skunk 2 3-inch Mega Power catback exhaust. Everybody in the comments seemed to love how it sounds and how it looks, myself included. We're gonna start out today's episode by upgrading my office upstairs. Then we're gonna move on to mounting the brand new big intercooler and fabricating a custom crash bar completely from scratch. And I promise you guys, when you see what color I went with at the end of this video, I'm sure half of you guys are gonna love it and half of you guys are gonna hate it. But first, we're hitting the gym with my friend Just Pasha. Dude, this car pulls pretty good.
Yeah.
It pulls pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
You're just used to your Hondas, dude.
That's
this is
for
different.
sure, bro.
You member at Costco? Are you a Costco member?
Yeah. Costco member.
Nice.
Are you?
No.
Dude, this peasant over here doesn't have Costco member.
Oh. Oh, just like a little tap. Did it like for 1.5.
Full stack. Here is Frank. Frank needs an intercooler. I have that one, which is F, and I have a brand new one in the box over here. It's one of those standard big eBay ones. It's about $100, and it's gonna go on the front of the car. Well, I'm thinking the easiest way to mount it is gonna be to make tabs that come off of the traction bar. They come forward and that it bolts to, but I still wanna make a crash bar that goes across the front. I think it's gonna look really nice with the crash bar. And to be honest with you, I think it'd be a really fun project. I kind of just want to make one. So goal for right now is to get the intercooler mounted on tabs like I was just saying, then build a crash bar that goes around it to protect the intercooler. Then we can start figuring out piping. Once the intercooler is hooked up and the piping is sorted and the turbo's clocked, realistically, I should be able to take this thing out and hit some boost with the new exhaust setup. Before I can do any of that, I have to bring that desk upstairs by myself. Let's see if I can do it. I've been looking for a new desk for the upstairs at the Boost Cave because I've been wanting to turn my current desk into a shipping station. I'll explain why in a future video, but I found this desk for free on Facebook Marketplace. I love the executive style of it. You'll see that in just a moment, but God, this thing is heavy. All right, finally done up here, and guys, it's sick. Check this out. So we gotta start at the stairs. So we walk up the stairs. We got some junk that I have to sort out. We got the kitchen. We got the hangout area. We got the TV. We got the Xbox. We got the speaker system. We got lamps and shit. And boom, baby. Oh, step into my office. Oh, yes. How may I help you? Step into my office. And then we got the shipping station. It's going to come in handy in the near future. And over here, we got the setup. I brought my monitor from home. Brought my mouse from home. We got the monitor on some 2x4s. And we got the little My Mochi up there, just chilling away. So we had some epic garage mods here to start off the video. Hopefully that didn't take too long. Hopefully I still have your attention because we are about to get into the meat and potatoes of this episode, which is mounting the new intercooler and making a crash bar. Let's get to it. As you guys might have seen, I picked up some tubing from the metal store. I don't know the inner diameter, but I got something thin enough that I think my welder will be able to do it, but also thick enough that it should be pretty strong. The plan here is to make some little square plates for this section right here. Drill a bolt hole into each plate, bolt the plates on, weld the little piece coming off, same thing over there, and then we're gonna take the main bar and probably just make it like a V. I'm thinking just like have it be welded on a bit of an angle and have it come to a kind of a point in the front. I just gotta make sure obviously that it's gonna clear the intercooler. So we'll get the intercooler mounted first. That way, when I go to make the crash bar, I can make sure that everything's gonna fit with the bumper and everything's gonna be nice and clean and fine and dandy. With that said, let's unbox the new intercooler, get that baby mocked up, and then I gotta cut some tabs out of this sheet that I bought as well. I bought some pretty thick sheet metal. It's been a long day. I've been at it since like 8:30 in the morning. I'm just now finally getting started, and it's like almost 4. It's 4 o'clock. All right, let's get to work. All right, so I've kind of got the mounting location figured out. Here's the new intercooler. About there. All right, let's see if the bumper clears the intercooler. Hopefully it does, because that would be really dope. Oh yeah, I think it clears with flying fucking carpets. Oh, that's mint, dude. Piping, oh yeah, the piping's got plenty of room. That's sick. That's perfect. That positioning is perfect. Okay, that actually might not be that bad. That's my little weld on tab. It's just gonna be a little rectangle, weld to the traction bar, drill a hole in it, and bolt the intercooler to it. So the intercooler will just rest on it. And I think it'll be pretty strong. Wow, that is a match made in heaven right there, boys. That is very crooked, but I'm gonna try to bend it. Sick. I mean, that's pretty mint, I'm not gonna lie. Once the piping is hooked up, it should add a lot of rigidity. I'll give you guys this sick front view, because man, does that look menacing, eh? That's pretty much where it'll sit. Looks pretty center to me, and I don't think it's too far back. I think it's good. Let's see, can you see it? Does it underhang the bumper? Is it lower than the bumper? Oh no, dude, it's like dead perfect. Wow. The intercooler is officially mounted, which means that I can move on to the crash bar. I'm gonna leave the intercooler in place, kind of like I was saying, and I'm gonna go ahead and start by making those square plates that are gonna go on the front, and then we'll weld little pipes onto the square plates, just like that. And then once those are kind of figured out lengthwise, then we'll make a bar that goes through here. 4 inches wide, 3 inches tall, 4 by 3. Yeah, I mean, I think that's gonna be like perfect. And then I'll have to cut it on an angle so the pipe coming across can fit. So from here to the end of the intercooler is 25.5 inches. So I want a piece that is pretty much exactly the width of the intercooler, 25.5 inches. And then I'm gonna make diagonals that connect here. So I basically now just need to figure out how long of a piece I wanna run that way. I'm gonna say probably 9 inches each one. So 2 9-inchers. Nothing like a little 2K clear coat, eh? actually looking way better than I thought it was gonna look. I'm not gonna lie. We should see what it looks like with the hood closed. This is making me want to run no bumper. Hold on. Oh, dang, dude. Dude, it looks so aggressive. That is looking pretty nasty. Pretty nasty right there, dude. I'm really digging that. I initially painted it black. I didn't show it in the video, but I initially painted it black and I put it on there. And to me, it kind of looked like a mustache. And I was like, black ain't it. So I got some white primer, reprimered it white, and then I sprayed it hyper yellow. And then as you guys saw, I used that like 2K clear coat. So here's all the products that I used to do this, to make this paint job. 3-in-1 white primer, Rust-Oleum bright neon color yellow, and Spray Max 2K clear glamour. That's the can. Those 3 products just totally transformed this crash bar. I thought it looked like a mustache before. Now it looks like a really cool like race car part, drift car part. It looks really modern. It looks really clean, honestly. I'm really a fan of how this turned out. Now, there are a few issues here. Because I made this with an angle grinder, none of my cuts were very precise. And so it is pretty uneven. It's not the most perfect crash bar ever. For example, I have confirmed that this is not the intercooler's placement. The intercooler is placed almost perfectly, but you can see there's way less of a gap here than there is over here, meaning the front bar kind of like slants towards this side. It's like on a little bit of an angle. Not loving that, but if you don't look too close, you don't notice it. Also, there's less of a gap here than there is over here. There's way more of a gap here. Honestly, I think all it would have taken to make this thing really nice is like a little bandsaw or like a chop saw where I can cut things on 45-degree angles, and a tube notcher. We'll just call this V1. I'm sure I'll make another one at some point that'll be way nicer and way more precise once I get a little bit better tooling up in here for fabrication. But man, for a first try with an angle grinder and a MIG welder, I'm pretty happy with this. It looks pretty sick. Intercooler mounted, crash bar made, looking sweet. Now in this episode, we did not hook up the intercooler piping. That's gonna be kind of a whole project on its own. I'm gonna leave it at this for now. That is just looking so sick, dude. Any advice in the comments down below? Could I have done anything differently to make this a little bit more high quality with the tooling that I have available to me? Maybe, I don't know. Do you like the color? Do you hate the color? What color would you have painted it? Do you think the intercooler tabs are gonna hold up? Will it stay up on its own? Is it gonna flop around? Is it gonna bounce? Is it gonna fall down over time? What do you guys think? Is this sick or is this not sick? I'm super happy with it so far. Thank you to you guys for watching. I'm Boosted John. Check out the merch at the link in the description down below. We deserve nothing, earn everything, baby. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Heaters.
I need that.
It goes hard and it goes quick. Like, give it like 3 minutes and your ass will be burning.
Dude, think about the sentence that you just said.
What did I say?
It goes hard and it goes quick. Give it 3 minutes and your ass will be burning.